Hello everybody, my name is Division and welcome to the first episode of Can a Student Reach Grandmaster in Marvel Rivals before the end of the school year? I hope you guys are feeling scrumptious and excited because this is going to be the first real episode of the series, not including this little trailer. We'll go over what was good during the week, what was bad, and the whole start of the journey to Grandmaster. Although you might be surprised because this series is going to take a turn real soon. The turns will indeed table. You see what I mean in just a second. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. First things first, let's go through the weekly review. In these reviews, I'll be completely honest with if I completed the daily objectives and my change in rank and stuff like that. Pinky swears I won't lie. By the way, I know in the trailer I said I was Diamond 2, but I actually played over the weekend and made it to Diamond 1, so we're starting from there. I was on spring break this week, so it was pretty easy to do all this stuff. Okay, now I pinky swear I won't lie. On Monday, I did 30 minutes of aim training, including these two aim labs playlists. The first one is self-explanatory, and the second I chose because my main characters are Psylocke, Bucky, Groot, Venom, Cloak and Dagger, and Invisible Woman, although my favorite character to play is Psylocke. These characters all like to get up close and personal and are all trackers. I also did my in-game practice range practice and played 2 ranked games. Practice range practice is a freaking tongue twister, man. The first one I played playing Psylocke and Bucky, and the second I lost playing Psylocke and Bucky. The duality of man. There really wasn't much going on during these games that was special, but overall it was a great day for Marvel Rivals. I ended the day on negative 13 points. Today was also a pretty great day for my Rivals journey because I didn't really have to leave the house or do anything. In true couch potato form, I did exactly 30 minutes of aim training and aim labs using the same 2 playlists I did yesterday, and also did about 15 minutes of aim training as Psylocke in the in-game practice range. The first game I played as Cloak and Dagger, and we won pretty handily. In game 2, not to be that guy, but my team absolutely sold. Please don't click off the video, I'm not whiny, you'll agree with me in a second. We had 3 completely wasted ults near the end in the form of the Punisher, Invisible Woman, and Doctor Strange. The Doctor Strange and Invisible Woman ults were both completely useless as seen here. They were just panic ults. None of our healers pocketed the dang Punisher when he ulted, so he just died soon after he started it. I played one more game after that, which was extremely close. First I played Groot and we won the first round of payload, then we were on defense and lost that round, but it was also close. Then it went to overtime and I actually switched from Groot to Moon Knight because they were clumping up a bunch and we won in overtime 4-3. Everyone knows Moon Knight is the hardest character to play in the game, no question, so it's no wonder we won when I, the GOAT, switched to him. I ended the day on 16 points. Today, I started off the morning by completing my aim training in both aim labs and in the in-game practice range. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Then, I played my first game as Cloak and Dagger, and we actually ran triple support, which you don't see too much of these days. I suggested the idea when I saw Adam Warlock and Star-Lord on our team. I asked if anybody could play Mantis, and they did, and we won the game very easily. Usually, Marvel Rivals players will do anything than listen to something another person in the lobby says. It was a domination game, and we won both points with only a little challenge in the first. The second game I played, we lost pretty badly. It was a domination game and we just couldn't group up and mount an actual push. We just kept going in as individuals and dying like that. The third game was a payload game and we lost pretty badly. I don't have much to comment on this game, it just wasn't great. I ended the day at exactly 0 points, perfectly balanced as all things should be. On Thursday, I had an optometrist appointment and it turns out I have great vision. Scarlet Witch would love me if she saw my results. I then proceeded to use it for great things, which are completing my daily aim labs training and Rivals in-game practice range work. The first game I played that day was as Cloak and Dagger and we won. It was a domination game and it went to the 3rd point. It was very close. I was MVP with 37k heals, which is pretty good. In game 2, I also played Cloak and Dagger and it was on the same map and also was domination. We also won. In my third game, I actually played on the same team as a cheater who everybody in the lobby reported and the game got cancelled. The enemy team was obviously not having it. In my 4th game, I played as Invisible Woman and it was a payload game. I actually thought we were going to lose because we did badly in the first round, but we brought it back in the second. The 5th match I played was actually extremely close. It was a domination game and I thought we were cooked, but somehow we brought it back and clapped cheeks. On my 6th and final match of the day, something crazy happens. I'll just let you guys watch and see for yourselves.
Big victory! Big win!
So I actually made it to Grandmaster 4 days into the journey. What does that mean for the series? Well, it means I should have shot higher, dreamed bigger, been more ambitious. Now the series will transfer to can a student reach Celestial in Marvel Rivals before the end of the school year? Yup, it's happening. Everything about the series will be the same, but now I'll be aiming to reach Celestial. I won't do the rest of the weekly recap for this week, and instead we'll take a short break and resume on Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed this very short series and are ready for the next step in the journey. My name is Division. I hope you all have a great day, night, or evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.